Whether it's an email at work, a post on social media, or even a street sign while driving, think about how many times a day you need to be able to read.
It's an essential skill, yet in recent years, the nation's report card found reading scores among elementary school students have continued to drop.
Reporter Sharon Chen digs into the decline and explores a potential solution to help reverse the trend.
Drink.
Milk.
At 7 years old, little Julian Munoz is drinking in every word.
The log.
The second grader at Crossroads Academy Charter School loves reading and learning about polar bears. But not so long ago, reading a story like this out loud to Dad Gabriel was a challenge.
It seemed like he couldn't quite understand the rhyme or reason to words and letters put together.
That EW says, ooh.
Shannon Reesby is the literacy coach at Julian's school, where out of the 240 students, 33% need help with reading.
It's based on need. Where are they falling in our tests, and just making sure that we're getting every kid what they need.
And that need is great.
Would you say we are at a crisis point?
Absolutely.
Dr. Robin Henderson is Chief Program Officer at School Smart KC. The nonprofit organization works with local school districts and charters to help boost reading performance.
We are seeing students really struggling with reading.
According to the latest Nation's report card, reading scores among fourth graders in 2024 were lower than in 2022, and even lower compared to 2019. So the question is, what is behind this literacy crisis?
I think we as educators across the nation went through a phase where we really weren't letting the science guide how we were doing instruction.
That is the science of reading. There are 5 components: phonemic awareness, phonics, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension.
They are struggling. They're struggling in many components of reading. It breaks my heart. That's our future.
Heartbreaking, yes. But Dr. Henderson says what the struggle should serve as is a call for action.
This is not about pointing fingers of blame at schools. This is saying, how are we, Kansas City, going to step up?
In Kansas City, School Smart KC is stepping up in 40 elementary schools with programs like one-on-one tutoring.
I says, yeah. Good, now try it.
Helping to write a new chapter for improving literacy.
I like how you're working through that word.
He's improved. He's improved a lot, and he's kind of given us the confidence as parents that he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay, and he's going to read just fine.
The science of reading is not just a single program, but rather decades of research and evidence to help educators understand the skills and processes needed to read. It also acts as a guide to teach those skills effectively.
When we were taught how to read, it was the whole plane at one time, and the plane is ready to take off. But now, with literacy, we are building that foundation and looking at each part of the plane and how the parts of the plane work together.
Educators in South Carolina explain one of the ways students can build their reading skills and understanding of language is with activities such as programming a toy using rhyming words.